Angeles starters. DeAndre Ayton is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Smart in at the 2-guard. And for Dallas, Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Flag is out there with Max Christie. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. And we are right in the heart of the season. Some teams starting to surge. Others running into roadblocks, Clark.
That is the ebb and flow of an NBA season. You've seen it. It happens all the time. Nobody is able to stay up or down very long. I mean, enjoy the highs, but recognize the work that has to take place when you do hit a low period.
Now here's LaRavia. Pass to Smart. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, here's Doncic. Gafford grabs the miss. Now Washington. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Flag outside, and Ayton pulls it down. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. BA, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Flag, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Gafford with a screen on Smart, and here's Flag outside. That one is off.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Doncic left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Here's Gafford. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It's James on the wing. From deep, here's Doncic. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. From deep.
A 1-for-5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
On the wing, Christie. Here's Flag. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot, and it worked out for him.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Marshall can't hit.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
And here's Doncic outside. Offensive board. The 3-ball. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Here's Flag, guarded by Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Flag. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Smart passes to Doncic. Kicks it out to Smart. Launches a 3. Drills it from deep.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And it's good. 2 points.
Got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to James. This one for 3. Christie with a rebound. The Mavericks trailing. Marshall outside. Now Christie. Here's Flag. 6 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. He's off on that one.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Now, here is James. Still no points. Pass to Smart from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Smart outside. Doncic deciding where to go with it. And there's James from the arc. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch-and-shoot ability.
Pass to Washington. Gafford with a screen on James. The 3 from Washington. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Lakers lead by 3. Smart outside over Christie. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Washington outside. Inside. Here's Gafford. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
And here's Doncic. 32 points for him last game against the Clippers.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
Boy, calm and collected inside. Doncic's scoring ability, wide-ranging.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here are some of the best and most intelligent shooters in the association. Second, DeAndre Ayton.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Gafford. Now Washington. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Flag. Back to Washington. The 3 is up. He can't get that one to fall. Washington against Smart. 3-pointer. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's Flag. Pass to Washington. Marshall outside. Here's Flag. Pulls up at the elbow. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. LaRavia's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
The 3, James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Washington outside to the paint. Here's Flag, guarded by Doncic. And the shot goes down. Flag's got his 2nd basket of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Marshall outside. Pass to Washington. To the left wing. And here's Flag outside. He drops it from range. Flag's got 7 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flag to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Here's Flag. 7 points in the game. Outside Christie. Releases. Marshall can't hit. The Lakers lead by 5. Inside, here's James. Washington grabs the miss.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Pass to Gafford. And here's Washington. Outside Christie. Here's Flag. Three-pointer. Rebounded by LeBron. Now LaRavia. Here's Doncic. Nails the baby hook. He's got 6.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Checked in for Dallas. Nembhard comes in for Marshall. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kleba comes in for LeBron. Hachimura is checked in for LaRavia. And Vincent is subbed in for Smart. Here's Nembhard. Here's Flag. Back to Nembhard. Gafford passes to Nembhard. Gafford with a screen on Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Flag. Hachimura covering. And it's Flag missing.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Vincent with the ball. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Kleba outside. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in.
One shot.
And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, BA, but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
Now here's Hachimura. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Hachimura with a screen on Russell. Misses the 3.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
There's the 3. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 4. And 1:01 left in the first. James against Martin. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And their goal on the offensive end is simple. Pound it inside.
And it's working for him. He liked that initiative, not settling for stuff on the perimeter.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Now here's Russell, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. To the middle. Here's Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Thompson following the score by Los Angeles. Nembhard for three. Hachimura with a rebound. Pass to Hayes. That one's good from James on the assist by Hayes. James has got 11, and so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Thompson out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Nembhard in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Shot is good by Kleba.
Boy, the basketball IQ of LeBron, impressive. He knew the defense would collapse on him, so he kicks it out to an open teammate.
Nembhard, a screen on James. The three from Russell. The offensive rebound. Dallas, no good that time either.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back over to you.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Russell. No points so far. Nembhard outside. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
James, a screen on Nembhard. Pass to Kleba. Here's James, guarded by Russell. Shot's good by James. James has got 15.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Russell. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Tremendous balance by Russell. Takes on contact, finishes the play. We'll see if he can get the and one at the line.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Free throw is good from Russell. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Back to Vincent. Takes the three. Washington grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 13. Pass to Nembhard. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Hayes. Vincent outside. Hayes, the pass to Hachimura. Now here is James. He's guarded by Nembhard. Lets it go from deep. Count it for Vincent. Vincent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Look who's coming out on the floor, everyone. It's time to get ready for your team.
Luka Doncic is checked in for Kleba. And taking a look at our 2K leaderboard, the best ball distributors amongst point guards. Second, Luka Doncic.
You know, these are the best playmakers in the NBA, guys. I mean, they're the ones who keep the offense running at full speed.
And that's the thing to me. I mean, as exceptional as their assist numbers are, it's their leadership and that ability to direct their offense. That's what makes them stand out.
Now here's Marshall. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
Here's Doncic. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Pass to Hayes. And it's finished off by Hayes.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Washington outside. Marshall outside. Here's Flag. 5 on the clock. From the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Now here's Nembhard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Out to the right wing. Here's Flag. Check by James. And it's Flag missing. Los Angeles leading by 18. Vincent, right side. Back to James. Pass to Doncic. For 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. Doncic has got 9.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Washington outside. Nembhard, a screen on Hachimura. Back to Nembhard. Now here's Washington. To get back on track. And the layup is up and in. Washington's got his second basket on the night.
Just muscling his way through the contact. How about the strength from Washington?
Now Doncic. 9 points in the game. Here's James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 6 in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Flag. 10 points for him. 4-3. Benson grabs a miss.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Pass to Nembhard. He's defended by Hayes. Taking a look at some numbers here for Luka Doncic.
And he's having issues at the free throw line at the moment. In the past 10 games, his touch hasn't been the same as it was before. He'll be trying to correct that tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Christie's checked in for Dallas. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LaRavia comes in for Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Vincent. And he can't hit the second. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny. So development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter. And it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
And the shot's good. Flag's got 12 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Smart outside. Pass to Aiden. And here's Doncic. Launches it. The Lakers with another miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
It's stolen by James. Doncic on the wing. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
On the wing, Christie. Down low. Here's Washington. James with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Doncic outside. Pass to Smart. And the 3 off target.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Now Christie. Here's Flag. 12 points for him. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. LaRavia outside. Pass to James. Here's Ayton. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And again, the Lakers, no good. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And yep, it's good.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Doncic outside to end the drought. Washington grabs the miss.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Stolen by Ayton. And here comes the break. And it's James with the jam.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Now here's Christie. He's scoreless. Has to Flag. Four on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Marshall. Drops in the 3. Marshall's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He was free to fire at his leisure there, not much resistance.
Smart outside. Jacks up a 3. The shot by James, no good.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Back to Marshall. Pass to Flag. There's a screen by Marshall. Pulls it from the top of the key, and it's Flag missing.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Here's James. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hey, you have to have pity for the defense right there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute load down low.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. That free throw, no good.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
And Dallas making a change here. Gafford's checked in. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
And James considered a franchise talent, without question. This guy is the complete package.
Outside Christie. There's the triple. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Back to back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Los Angeles making a change here. Hayes is checked in. All right, let's bring up the rookie leaderboard now to see which point guards made an impact on the boards this past month. Second, Luka Doncic.
And even if rebounding isn't a point guard's top priority, a lot of the great ones in NBA history were productive on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
Now here's Ayton. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Pass to LaRavia, fires for three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 1:11 left in the first half. Here's Flag, defended by Smart. Now here's Gafford. Here's Flag. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Smart. Here's Ayton. He's guarded by Gafford. Ayton passes to Smart. Christie against Doncic to snap the cold streak. And it's LaRavia missing. Mavericks trail by 13. Here's Washington. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Washington.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
Now here's LaRavia. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. To the inside. Washington's shot is good. Washington's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach J.J. Redick. What do your guys need to do to pull off this win?
Just continue to emphasize being organized, both offensively and defensively. We've been in the half-court or in transition, and we've been organized. We've done a really nice job. And overall, our guys fought.
I know you'll keep them organized. Thanks, Coach.
For that, we will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from Cleveland. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot. Someone let the window open. One more time, a huge round of applause for our contestants.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
Poor execution for them offensively. Settling for bad shots far too often. Recipe for disaster.
Man, Kenny, your optimism is infectious. All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. And we got a question here from Christo at Point. Between Kenny and Shaq, who's the best at playing 2K?
Oh, it's got to be me, Arnie. Come on. Shaq's hands are too big for the controller.
See, that's where your mistake is, my guy. I don't even need a controller, Kenny. I'm in the game. I can program it from the inside.
So basically, you're saying you're going to cheat. Yeah, okay. That disqualifies you right there.
Well, Christo, I bet that's not the answer you were expecting. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Mavericks trail by 10. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's LaRavia in at the 3.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Fires the 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 8 assists in the game.
Yeah, the defense has to pay so much attention to Luka, and he knows he'll always have an option for a kick-out 3.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Guys?
He's left an imprint, no question. Thanks a lot, Allie. Washington outside. The 3 is up. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Doncic, a screen on Christie. Smart for 3. Rebounded by Marshall. Mavericks trail by 11. Has to flag. Now Washington. 90 seconds into the second half now. High post Gafford. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's flag. The 3. No luck on that one.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Doncic with it, and it's Marshall picking him up. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Christie. Washington's got 9.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Washington's shot is good.
Well, with good mechanics and a nice high release point, Washington has a pretty advanced mid-range game.
James outside. Back to Doncic. Stripped it away. Pass to Christie. And here's Gafford. Here's Flagg. Now here's Christie. Here's Flagg. He's covered by LaRavia. From outside, off the mark.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Smart for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford with a screen on Doncic. Christie's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 9. Takes the three. Doncic, count it.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on three-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. You take a look at the Lakers. A decent start to the season. They're 7th in the conference, but hoping to climb higher. And, of course, there's Dallas. Currently, they're 5 spots behind them. Here's Flag. 14 points for him. Pass to Gafford. Now Washington. Hits the trifecta. Washington's got 14 points for the game.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
James, a screen on Christie. Smart for 3, and Los Angeles another 3.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Clock at 6. Here's Flag, and he dunks it down.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Smart outside. Laravia passes to James. No good with the triple. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Marshall outside. Pass to Gafford. Here's Flag. From deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Kicks it to Doncic. Back to James. Now here's Laravia. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Gafford. Give him 8. Here's Flag. Here's the pick. Pass to Washington. Here's the 3. Fires hitting the triple. Now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
James deciding where to go with it. Arabia outside. The 3 is up. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Flag. He's got 19. Here's Washington. On the wing, Christie. Washington outside. And here's Flag outside. And Dallas hits again from deep.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Laravia outside. Here's James. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Christie passes to Gafford. Here's Flag. Gets the bucket and the foul. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Hachimura's checked in for Laravia. Los Angeles has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the 3rd quarter. Here's James. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Washington. Good work there as it goes. Washington's got 19 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Doncic up top. He's got 12. And again, the Lakers, no good.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Pass the flag from outside the arc. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. James passes to Hachimura. Washington against Aiden. James outside. James from distance. Easy work.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Pass to Washington. High post Gafford. Here's flag. 3-pointer. Sends it home from 3-point land. 28 points for him.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
The shot by James, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's flag, and he's got 28 now. Up and over Doncic, and that one comes up a bit short.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Pass to James. Over Washington. Second chance effort. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. Max Christie picks one up.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kleba comes in for Smart. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic.
One shot.
That free throw good from James. The Mavericks trailing. And here's Nembhard. No points so far. Pass to flag. Inside. Nice ball movement by Dallas. Shot clock at 6. Nembhard for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
The Lakers shooting at about 44% so far. Vincent up top. Hachimura in the post. Defended by Thompson. Can't hit from in close. Nembhard outside. There's a minute 34 left in the 3rd quarter here. Outside Christie. The 3 from Thompson. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. The steal. He's defended by Hayes. Pass to flag. Now Nembhard. 1 minute left in the 3rd. And it's in there. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Seems like they've lost their defensive focus here in the second half, giving up way too much shuttle.
James, a screen on Nembhard. Now here's offensive. Not a lot of room, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Mavericks making a switch here. Russell is checked in. Connects checked in for the Lakers.
One shot.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Thompson outside. From downtown, the Lakers with a rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Two shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Hufkin, he's checked in for Los Angeles. That one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Thompson with it. Yet to see a basket. Fires the 3. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks ahead, leading by 1. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Thompson and Flagg make up the 2 forward spots. Then there's Powell, then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Nembhard in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
The shot by Russell, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Hayes finds Hachimura, and out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. And Dallas with possession. Has to Flagg. Hachimura against Thompson. They set the screen. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Outside Russell. Beyond the arc. On target from range. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here. Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. And here's Flagg outside. James with the rebound. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. And And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Hachimura catching it and throwing it down. Pure power.
Mavericks trail by 3. Nembhard outside. Pass to Flag. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Vincent outside. Shot is up. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Nembhard outside. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Back to Thompson from the arc. James with the rebound. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Yep, right through the net. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
That signature pull-up, not many do it like James does.
Pass to Russell, and here is Thompson. Russell from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got rebound number 7 tonight. Down low. Now Kleba, and here's Hayes, defended by Thompson. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Vincent outside, three-pointer, drains the triple. And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Russell to pass to Thompson. Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there. Pass to James. Punching it inside. LeBron.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Thompson outside. They set the pick. Pass to Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
James, a screen on Nembhard. Back to Kleba. James against Russell. There's the strength of the king.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Now here's Nembhard. Pass to Russell. Rejected by James.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Vincent. Russell against James. 6 on the shot clock. Up and over Russell. Again, the Lakers.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Russell to end the run. Sinks the tray.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LaRavia comes in for Hachimura. Smart's checked in for Kleba. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Kicks it out to Smart. The 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Washington's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And it goes. That That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Washington can knock down the three. He's the epitome of the modern-day forward. Athletic and can shoot it, too.
It's James on the wing. Soft touch off the glass. James has got 42 in the game.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Pass the flag. Washington, a screen on Doncic. And it's flag missing. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-7 run. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Washington outside. Here's flag. Gafford with a screen on Doncic. Here's flag outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Pass to Ayton. James outside. Smart for three. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Gafford. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Here's James. James takes the hit and sinks the shot.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Marshall outside. To the middle. Here's flag. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Ayton. Back to Smart. The fader. James can't get it to go.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Here's flag. Check by James. Here's flag. Marshall outside. He shoots. Christie's shot is off. The Lakers lead by 11. James passes to Laravia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Shoots. He drills the wide open jumper. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Mavericks trail by 13. And here's Washington. Now Christie. Washington fires. The three is off. And Ayton has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's James. James double teamed. Ayton. Washington with a rebound.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
James with a steal. Now Ayton. Jams it home.
Boy, you gotta love that assist by LeBron.
Here's flag. 1:56 left in the fourth. Now Washington. Flag outside from deep. Rebounded by Ayton.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
James, and he slams it down.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Lakers.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
5 to shoot. Marcus Smart misses the 3. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Washington against James. Here's Flag, guarded by Doncic. Oh, Smart with a rebound. James with the ball. So it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And now, time for our player of the game, LeBron James.